We're on the 8th of Tishrei, Chet Tishrei, happens to be Lula of a very great Moroccan rabbi. His name was Rabbi Avner Yisrael Hatsarfati, Zeche Tzadik Livracha. He was actually born in English year 1827, to be precise, on the 18th of February of that year. That was Chaf Aleph Shvat, and passed away on Chet Tishrei, the 9th of October in the year 1883. So we're talking about more than 100, approximately around the 140-ish period that he passed away. It's been already that point in time. He'll become a great posek, a rabbi that will, let's say, render various different halachic renditions, questions. He'll become a judge, a דיין, as they say in Hebrew, a kabbalist, מקובל, and a chronicler. He would write different chronicles within regards to Fes. He was a historian and about the Jews of Morocco, and various other mass amounts of articles in of itself. So he was born, as we said before, in English 1827 in the city of Fez in Morocco, which had a very, very great Torah community over there. He actually came from great rabbinic heritage. I believe his father's name was Rabbi Vidal Hatsarfati Haravi'i over there, and they came from the, let's say, the family of the Hatsarfati dynasty over there from Morocco. They actually, I think, were part of the Spanish Inquisition, and I think originally they actually came in the year 1308. They left France to go to Spain, and they spent obviously close to a couple of hundred years over there. I believe they actually even Yuchas, they descend from the famous Rabbeinu Tam Rashi, and even I think they trace themselves back and reported over to David Melech, King David, which is very, very, very great in of itself, and I very much recommend everyone to explore about this issue. So he learned in yeshiva in Fez, and he actually received his rabbinic ordination, smicha, as they say. He was known, his nickname, let's say, was the Ish Eshkolot over there, because of the great amount of Torah he actually knew within regards to itself. He had a massive, massive library with full of different Torah books in of itself, with different newspapers from all over the world. He loved hearing Torah and different novel thoughts from all across the world. Many of the different, not just the Jewish people, were mesmerized by him, even the Muslims and the people of the other religion in of itself. He was one of the great, let's say, people in the Moroccan vicinity, and many people actually came to him looking for advice and asking him, grappling him with questions. I think one of the French officers even wrote different extremely good things about him, because he had huge support and fans from government officials. I think his name was Charles de Foucault. He actually praised him very, very lavishly. And I'm just looking at a quote now over there. He would actually be appointed at, I think, a later stage to serve as a judge in the rabbinical court in Fez. And then later on, he'll be appointed in the Av Bet Din position, the head of the Jewish court over there, respectively, which was a very prominent position, because in that point in time, Fez had a great Torah community over there, which we must point out. He was actually, I think he was one of the signatories within regards to Kol Yisrael Chabirim school network over there. He had a position within regards to the management side of it. And it's actually interesting. I think he received lavish praise even when he passed away from various sectors of world Jewry, including, I think, the Jewish Chronicle, the famous British newspaper. They actually praise him within regards to, let's say, the academic development he had in of itself, and his brilliance within regards to worldly knowledge in of itself, and how he tried to open doors within regards to various different channels of education. That's very interesting enough. He passed away, as we said before, on the 9th of October in the year 1883. He would be buried in the cemetery, for the Jewish cemetery in Fez, respectively. And I believe he left 4 daughters and one son, including among his daughters was Rabbanit Simcha. She would actually later on make Aliyah and go to the land of Eretz Yisrael, and she actually got married to the famous Rabbi Yaakov Moshe Toledano, who happened to be a great rabbi. He actually was a great posek and was a rabbi of the congregation in of itself. And I believe later on he would actually become the rabbi of Tel Aviv, Yafo area within regards to itself, and really strengthened Torah inside that specific city, and that made a huge impact over there. His only son, I believe, was Rabbi Vidal Hatsarfati Hachamishi. Remember, there was many Rabbi Vidals in their family, so he was the 5th one over there. I think he would later on also get prominent position and will be appointed a judge, a דיין, in Fez also, respectively. So it's interesting. He wrote various different Torah colossal works also, including Yachas Fez. I think it was a chronicle in of itself dealing with the history of the Jewish people of Morocco, of Fez, respectively, and which really brought about many things. I think it was connected, this publication was going to be connected to Kol Yisrael Chaverim networking of itself, but it became a proper publication, history publication in of its own right. Now, also another great thing was he compiled a Kitzur or Parshanot, the Sefer Mishkanot Haroim, also, which was, I think, through the auspices of Rav Uziel Al-Chayaich, if I'm not mistaken, how I pronounce his name, from Tunisia, respectively. Then there was a Shut Hilchati. This was another great book of his. So he was really one of the great rabbis of Morocco, especially during the 1800s, respectively. He passed away on the 9th of October in the year 1883. Now, friends, we've already covered various different rabbis within regards to the Hatsarfati family. We've done that over the last 2.5 years since we started recording these videos. We've already covered 420 great rabbis in this series. Please, want to cover a lot more. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share the videos, and please drop me feedback. So I'm wishing you all a good day, and just blessings here from Israel. And stay tuned for more videos.